Hi, my name is Sandra D, and I am the writer, producer, and director of a film called 9 Lives. 9 Lives is initially going to be a short film, but eventually I'd like to get the funding to make it into a feature film. I debuted my work as an associate producer in the film called Never Alone, which will be distributed in the fall of 2014. I also worked as assistant director on a project called Visionary of God, which is still in pre-production. 9 Lives is a gripping emotional roller coaster of thrills, love, hardships, and suspense in the life of Maya Fairbanks, a 40-year-old interior designer. The setting is in San Francisco, 2014. Maya and her 42-year-old wonderful, handsome boyfriend Parker are sitting in his bedroom having a war of wits about the topic of commitment as he prepares for a business trip to Paris. Now, Maya feels that the trip is not only for business, but is also his opportunity to see another woman. She has reasons to believe this. In Parker's absence, Maya gets into a life-threatening accident, and her life hangs on by a thread, and she slips into a coma. Her best friend, Katrina, stays by her side every moment in ICU. Maya's life is near the end. She goes into purgatory and comes out of her soul to relive decades of past traumatic moments when she almost died 8 other times. She sees herself from the age of 6 as she, her mother, and her sisters are thrown out of her father's house into the darkness of night. And that moment was the beginning of her downward spiral of tragic moments, including almost drownings and falling into a well and being almost choked to death and almost beaten and almost shot. From that early age of 6, she almost died 8 different times, but she was spared each time. As she lay fighting for her 9th life, she wonders how and why she was spared. She needs to find that answer to control the outcome of her 9th life. She needs to live to win back the man of her dreams. In the meantime, Parker runs into every travel nightmare possible as he yearns to make it home to Maya's bedside. When he finally arrives at the hospital, Maya's heart monitor slows down until it eventually stops. 9 Lives is based on incidents of the life of one woman, and that woman is myself. I started writing this screenplay in 2007, but because elements were so painful and heartbreaking, I couldn't finish it until now. I wanted to share my story because it has elements that may help someone else to get through hard situations. Situations such as fear, bullying, abuse, danger, or heartbreak. But this film also has other elements such as courage and strength, faith and love. Some of the most important things you need to break down the barriers to moving forward in your life. Of course, some of the things were certainly embellished to drive the story forward and to give it good entertainment value, but many of the incidents are true. My experienced team of directors, cinematographers, camera crew, and lighting crew are known for their award-winning work in film. I listed some of them on my Kickstarter page with links to their work. We need your support for the delicate shots that we need to capture over the span of 30 years. We need staff and crew and equipment and locations and construction. Our shoot will take place in San Francisco and in various parts of California. We will need to rent several homes, rent a section of the hospital and a section of the airport, or set design in a studio to create each of these locations. We need to buy numerous audio and video graphics, the music score, editing, and we need money for pre-production, production, and post-production costs. So please help us tell this story so that we can help others with their healing process to give them hope for a better future. Thank you for listening, and go on to my Kickstarter page and donate today. Thank you.